Good morning, Amanda. It's Friday. So I'm a big believer in the idea of not using Snapchat to make yourself look as attractive as possible, but to further use it as a tool of self-public humiliation. Because I don't do that enough already. So today's video is going to be showing you some of the techniques that I use on Snapchat and some of my favorite faces to make to people. In my personal opinion, the best kind of Snapchats are the ones that can shock the viewer and or create a moment of actual LOLing for them. So here are some of my categories of my favorite kinds of Snapchat faces. Category 1, the dinosaur category. Now, you can take each of these categories to whatever level of extremity that you would like. I personally enjoy taking it to as extreme a level as possible. One of my favorite faces to make looks a little bit something like this. The second category is the eye crossing category. Now you can also take this category to whatever extent you want. You just look directly at the camera and you start to cross your eye ever so slightly so that they can't completely tell whether you're crossing your eyes or not. But you are, and it starts to freak them out a little bit. And then you take it a little bit further. And then it starts to hurt, so that's a good sign to stop. I'm also a big believer in the idea that everyone should have their signature ugly face that they make in pictures. So category 3 goes with your signature ugly face. Mine looks a little something like this. I tend to make that one pretty frequently in Snapchats, so if you know me at all, expect that at some point. The fourth category has something to do with your hair. Now if you're a boy, you can't really do this category as easily unless you have longer hair, but if you're a girl, you can take this as far as you want. I will start off by creating a mustache with my hair. It'll look a little something like this. Then the next thing that I do is add a beard or a goatee to the mustache, and it'll look like this. And then on top of that, I like the hairy caveman / hairy old Bobby Singer face. That's what it looked like when I filmed it, so that's what I'm calling it. The nice thing about Snapchat is that you also have the coloring option, so you can even draw on hair on your face if you feel like you don't have enough yet. I actually had a competition once to see who could draw the most hair on their body, and I won. Don't mess with me, Snapchatters. And the fifth category is usually involving a video Snapchat, and I take my inspiration for this from when I was in Sweeney. I like to call this one the Bedlam Resident. So there you have it! Hopefully I was able to inspire you in some way and hopefully give you new ideas for Snapchat faces. But I figure life is too short to make pretty faces all the time, and you need to be yourself. Snapchat is where I let out my inner awkward face-making person. I've already embarrassed myself enough over the internet to all of you, so what's one more thing? Now it is officially less than a month until I come home and I can hang out with you again. But until then, Amanda, I'll see you on Tuesday.